today. Little to no wind today, so that's a plus. Got Dad up here working the log deck. We're going to go back here and try to finish the cutting up. Then we've got all those to drag out on the other side. Of course, I've got one right there. If we can get the angle right, there we go. But I've got to wrap a cable on it, and it's going to be tough to cut because the whole back side's washed out. Time you get to working on these ditches and creeks like that, you can run into some pesky ones. I think right in here is where I left off yesterday, where I need to start. Here, up there, one way or the other. Kind of hoping the heat hurries up and gets warm in here. I'll cut a few, get back in and drag them out. Kind of make sure Dad can stay busy. I left the Toyota running, that way he can get in there and warm himself up. Right here, we got 3 pretty good ones over there to cut. Then we'll just work our way down the creek. Shouldn't be too awful many of them. Shouldn't take too awful long. So we'll grab the 661 and we'll get after it. It does not take long to break a sweat. Now this thing here wanted to go back where I was standing to cut it, so I've got a little bit holding. We're going to try to just ease it on over because I didn't have anywhere to run when she started to go. So we'll just ever so slightly here. There we go. Now, anytime you got to push trees with the blade, you always just got to take it easy because it's a good way to bring it right back on you. We'll grapple that and drag it out, cut it off. We'll grab that one, get it out of there real quick, the first one we cut. And we've got one more. Oh, right there it is. And on down the creek we'll go. Ditch, on down the ditch we'll go. This is one of the last trees on this side, the north side of this ditch. It's deeper than it looks. And as you can see, the whole back side of this has been eroded out from heavy rainfall coming down, crashing in this bend, just eating it out. So we're gonna go ahead and cut it because it's already got some dead limbs in it anyway. Needs to come down because it's gonna come down regardless. That big cottonwood there at the bottom will just, he can keep the bank intact because this old walnut just ain't gonna do it anymore. So what we're gonna do, I got a broken choker here. We're gonna hook this choker up to the tree, and then I'm gonna tighten the tension up on the skidder, and I'm gonna try to set the phone up in the skidder and film from the inside out as I'm cutting it. And you can kind of see what I'm talking about here by hooking the choker on it before I cut it, because if it falls, it's going all the way down there. That's at least 1.5 miles down there, if not 2. I really can't tell. So we'll go ahead and have that to where it doesn't fall too far. Maybe just kind of fall over and keep the stump or the butt up here, and then it'd make it a lot easier and save us some time. really wasn't my intentions for it to do that. I left that backside. I didn't clip it when I should have, but it all worked out for the best. The reason that tree went so fast is because it's got a bad spot in it, and there wasn't a whole lot holding it, which when I stuck my saw in there, I could tell that. Ooh, I think we're gonna regret that. We better try to grapple it. Just what I was afraid of happened. There wasn't a whole lot holding it, and it fell down in here. And I can't winch up on it because it's getting hung up under there, so we're gonna go ahead and top it. Then hopefully we can back in right up here and grab it and pull it out. But that's exactly why I put the cable on it, and I slacked off the cable when I backed up to grapple it, and as I did, it went ahead and fell down in there. So that's what I get for letting my guard down. This was the big one I left off with yesterday that I cleaned out around. Probably got, I don't know, 750, 800 board feet in it. Big tree, tall, good limbs, a lot of wood. We've got one more tree left on this job, and I'm about to bring it down right now. I didn't cut it yesterday because a couple of trees I cut the tops kind of went back towards it, and I wanted to get cleaned out around it. So we'll pull down here. I'm going to double check that I got everything pushed out around, and I'm pretty sure I did. All that I need anyway. Yeah, I believe so. I think we can work with that. We'll give her one more little push here. Perfect. It's a good tall tree. Several good young trees here. There's several trees I'd really like to cut, but we're going to leave them for next time. It's a good little thinning. Good little harvest. I'll get this one cut. We'll get it up there to Dad. He can buck it up. I'm going to park the skidder over there on that side. Then we're going to go buck another pile of logs that's on a different part of the farm. Then we're going to call it a day. That's it. Ended it on a good note. Pretty good tree. Good harvest. No in the books. Extremely thankful for it. Now we've got a job of timber to look at Thursday, about a half mile from here. I've already kind of looked at it, but I'm meeting with the landowner. Some really good trees, so hopefully we can strike up a deal on it and be right back up here the first of next week and get another good bunch out. Hey guys, if you like what you see, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for all of our latest videos.